Dozens injured, one critically. Still at this afternoon after a tour bus crashed and flipped on 490 westbound this morning in Chili. Law enforcement and medical leaders sharing the latest updates to us in the last hour. Dan Gross was there, joins us live outside of Strong Hospital now. And Dan, we are learning the driver of this bus is facing a variety of tickets in this crash.
Yeah, Natalie, Monroe County Sheriff's Office tells us that the driver of this tour bus has been ticketed for fatigue driving, going at an unreasonable speed, making unsafe lane changes, not wearing a seatbelt when driving, and as I said, for fatigue driving as well. Now, the driver, he was not significantly hurt, even though they were ejected from the front windshield. We're told the driver is still cooperating and was actually rendering aid to people on scene. Now, that bus, as you said earlier, Natalie, was coming from New York City. We're told that people all from all over the world, including some they believe from Rochester as well. 28 people were hurt, as you said, and one is still in very critical condition. Now, this crash happened at 7 o'clock this morning on 490 westbound in Chili by Union Street. It was shortly after that it was declared a mass casualty incident. Now, this was a single vehicle crash. The bus eventually tipped over and then slid 200 yards before coming to a stop. No other vehicles were involved. Chief Deputy Michael Fowler of MCSO says the deputy on scene found a number of people inside the bus and needed to use the emergency hatch, to get people out. We're told the investigation is now in its second phase, which includes going through surveillance and witness video, inspecting the bus at the MCSO impound lot, and going through any logs, digital from the bus company or otherwise, that they can get. Monroe County Sheriff Todd Baxter has said throughout the day that this was a strong effort and an execution of a plan that required hundreds of first responders.
The first responders have just got to be recognized today for responding to their protocols, responding to their training, whether it's responding deputies or state troopers, the EMTs and their coordination of efforts with this strong memorial and the Rochester Regional Health, and make sure they're prepared to receive these casualties.
Chief Deputy Fowler also adding that the bus company is on scene and will probably be in Rochester for the next couple days to assist. As for the patients and any loved ones in the area, Visit Rochester has actually secured the use of a hotel for those people to stay at. Those were the ones who were discharged at the hospital, and any others, again, a hotel for them to stay at. And if you believe you are family of any of these passengers who are on the bus, the county has set up a family liaison line to help. It's a phone number. It's 585-753-4455. Reporting live outside Strong Hospital, Dan Gross, News 8.
Yeah, just a number of loved ones still working to get in touch with their relatives who were on that bus this morning. Dan, thanks so much for your reporting. Now, that scene on 490 drawing a major response, as mentioned, from first responders, rendering aid to the 28 passengers hurt in the crash. Medical officials with URMC joining in today's news conference to provide an update on their ongoing treatment of patients. Of the 28 people on board, we have learned URMC is treating 16 of them. The remaining are being seen at hospitals within Rochester Regional Health's network. As mentioned, we have learned one patient does remain in, quote, very critical condition and has been treated in the operating room. Other injuries range from significant to moderate. Both URMC and RRH, they do expect to discharge a number of patients. And as staff at Strong Hospital work to make room available, doctors are commending their emergency nursing staff for, as they describe, rallying today.
At that point, we rallied a lot of resources throughout the institution, and we also had, through our EMS liaisons, assets on scene. We initially received 13 patients, and subsequently we have received 3 patients in transfer from other institutions to us. With our assets on scene, patients were distributed across our area to the hospitals to balance out the load and saving as much space at Strong for the critical patients as we are at the Level 1 Trauma Center.
Our team coverage on this developing story does continue on News 8 at 5 and 6. In the meantime, today's media briefings can be watched in full on our website, rochesterfirst.com.